Hey, what up guys? It's Jay Wolt here with the My Muscle Academy. Let's talk about the ketogenic diet today, aka the cyclic ketogenic diet, aka CKD, aka the Atkins diet in layman's terms. So for the keto diet here, guys, there's so many things to cover. I'm not gonna go in depth into every detail on hard science. If you want the full nitty gritty microscopic details, I highly recommend checking out the Timothy Ferriss 4-Hour Workweek podcast featuring Dom D'Agostino. He's a hardcore strength guy, but has a real serious science. He's funded by the Naval Academy, I believe. He has an awesome thing going on there. They talk about how to prevent cancer with keto and all the benefits of a low carb lifestyle. However, on my end, I've produced a few pieces on keto dieting. It's in my books, a few articles for bodybuilding.com that have been shared thousands of times. It's very well received. I still get a lot of emails about this. So I kind of want to give you my 2 cents on it, how I've used it for myself and how I've used it for my hardcore athletes, special operators, and serious trainees. So anyway, guys, for those of you that don't know what keto is, basically you go into an induction phase. For about 10 days, you eat 0 carbohydrates. You're eating meat, fats, fibrous veggies, and to be honest with you guys, this kind of sucks. Your body aches, you're running on low fuel, you are burning body fat, but you just kind of feel like battery acids in your muscles. Your body is adapting to get into ketosis. So as a general rule here, you want at least 1 gram of fat for every pound of protein that you're ingesting. Now you have your true keto guys who are on a very low carb and a low protein diet. So these guys are eating about 30% protein, 70% fat. I have a lot of my guys doing maybe 50-50 protein and fat. Anyway, when you get into the keto diet, what's happening here is you're going for long durations, usually 6 or 7 days at first, with no carbohydrates, meat, fat, vegetables, almost as much as you can eat, but 0 carbohydrates. This is the fastest way to lose body fat, and it can also serve as a great muscle building routine if you're one of those guys that kind of adds body fat quickly if you're trying to bulk up. So anyway, you're going through this process throughout the week, you're training hard, your training may suffer a little bit, that could be a con of this phase, but then you get this all out, full-blown refeed, and this isn't just for like mental satiety and just to kind of take the edge off. This is for science, guys. You are getting this huge insulin spike. You are optimizing your body's hormones here and using all these carbohydrates properly. So it's basically a 4 to 6 hour window where you can eat whatever the hell you want. Now, once again, within true keto or carbo backloading, people are mostly using fast-acting carbohydrates and even mostly complex carbohydrates. But this is too hard to eat all rice or potatoes. You're gonna wanna make this an all-out binge fest. If you're craving pizza, sweets, whatever it is, get it in this window. Your body's gonna use it efficiently, and you'll almost feel like you're heating up or busting a sweat, and that's when you know your body is adapting now. Now you're shuttling all these carbohydrates directly into the muscle. Your muscles are full, your skin feels tight, you should feel amazing, and then you go back into this low carb phase for another 6 or 7 days. Now for my hardcore bodybuilders, for my strength guys, for my special operators, I have these guys doing about 2 refeeds or 2 cheat meals per week. So maybe Wednesday and Saturday, Wednesday and Sunday. And what they're doing, guys, is they're training so hard that they're able to get 2 refeeds and keep their carbs to 0 on the other days. Now for the average guy that does the keto diet, it's more of the brainiac type of guy who treats their body like a science experiment. So they're not training very hard. That's why they're only doing that 1 refeed per week. So I recommend starting out at 1 refeed per week. And as time goes on, you can kind of play with the diet and see how you like it, see how your energy levels are at work, how you are in the gym, how your training feels. And ironically, you think you'd be lazy, but a lot of guys claim to have even greater mental clarity when they're on the ketogenic diet once they've gotten through that initial phase. So the idea overall with this is that you're changing the way your body uses insulin. So every time you eat some junk food, you're spiking your insulin, and your body is too insulin resistant if you're storing body fat on your stomach or your lower back. You want to become more insulin sensitive. Think of a distance runner or a shredded bodybuilder that could eat whatever they want and still stay lean. So you're treating your body to become more insulin sensitive over time. Now, if you're new to this and you can't handle it mentally and you cave in and have some chips or some cake or some type of sweet, 3 days into the week of your 6-day low carb duration, you are then setting yourself back for days and days and days, and you're gonna spin your wheels and stay skinny fat. So you have to be smart about how you do the low carb dieting. So that's kind of the basics of this, guys. If you have more questions or comments, leave them below. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you want a full-blown 200-page training guide everything I know, guys, about training, nutrition, sample diet plans, everything, head over to justinwoltering.com and join the My Muscle Academy. See you there.